All right, guys, welcome back to the AI-powered software development training. In this lesson, I will see how we can, improve on the user interface of this, our e-commerce application. All right, we did a great job in the previous video, how we can make it functional, fix all the issues, and we now have this application. But I'm not so pleased, very pleased with the way the UI is, the front end and all that. So I'm going to attempt to work on it and make it a bit more professional. All right, the layout has been set out, but let's just do some improvement. So I want it to look a bit closer to what we have on Jumia. So one thing I will do is to kind of screenshot this page. I have an extension called Awesome Screenshot that will help me screenshot the entire page. So I will click on it, the Chrome extension, you can install it. Full page, I can just do visible part or any selected area I want to screenshot. But in this case, since I'm interested in the entire UI, so I will do full page. It's capturing it right now. It's capturing it. It's capturing the page, scrolling down to the end. Okay. Still capturing. It's not ready yet. If it is ready, it is supposed to open in a new tab, as it usually does. Let me do it again. Full page, maybe, okay. All right, so we have it. It's already done. It's trying to download. So I will just download it into my download folder. We also have conga.com. So whichever site appeals to you, or sometimes a client can bring you a site and say, I want my site to look like this. All right, so we're going to do the front end right now. You can just screenshot it. All right, and we model your project after it. So I'm going to, since I've captured jumia.com, I will come here. There is a small plus icon here with which I will upload images. All right. You can even pick images, screenshot from what is it called? Figma. Okay. And a design platform and bring it here, upload the pictures. Or go to Play Store. You see an app you like, can capture the screenshots and bring it here and ask your ID, your AI ID to build it for you. Okay, let me upload it. This is it for today's download. All right, it's uploaded. So here, as you can see it appended here. Look at it. You want to close it, remove it, you click on this close icon. All right, so I will now write a prompt. I want to remodel the user interface of this e-commerce application to look like jumia.com.ng as shown in the attached screenshots. The layout should be improved. The font sharpness and fluidity should be improved to give users a beautiful experience. So I won't need to write too much because I have a reference, which is that image there. So I'm going to send this to Google Antigravity to work with. All right, so I will help you design the e-commerce application to match Jumia's clean, professional look. Based on the screenshot, I can see Jumia's design features, orange brand color. Okay, right on this color, let me say something. Okay, remember this is a brand of its own. It doesn't have to be Jumia's color, all right? It doesn't have to be Jumia's color. So if I really want to check out what I mentioned there, I'm talking about the layout, the font, the sharpness, the fluidity, and other things. But the color doesn't have to be the same exact color as Jumia. It has to follow my own brand color. All right, this is a project we're just using to learn, but it's actually deployment ready. All right, but I don't have a logo for it. If I had a logo, the colors would have been the same colors on my logo. You need to note that the branding of your site, your mobile application, is usually inherits the branding, the colors, whatever was done on your logo, so that they can project the same imagery to users. All right. So anti-gravity is redesigning it. See, it's saying it's talking about the orange brand color. Well, the color is not bad. We can start with that. The clean grid-based layout, prominent search bar, category sidebar, banner sliders, all right, product cards with clear pricing, white background with subtle shadows. Let me start by updating the design system and key components. Now let me update Tailwind config or to use Jumia's orange color schema. Now let me, so a whole lot of stuff will be done while we just watch him do it. And when it's done, we'll just refresh our page. And with that, our project is ready. Remember, we had done the backend, done the dashboards, and every other thing was working. We simulated a payment, and I even received an email for that product I simulated test payment. The resend API was used to send me, right? Maybe I should just show you that mail while they're still building. All right. Remember this payment we did? Okay. Why this error is showing is because something is happening, it's building. All right. So it's not completed yet. So you can see the error I believe before it completes building this, the error will be gone. Okay, so let me just show you the email. We'll come back to, all right. So, okay, so when I simulated that payment, this is the first mail that came. Thank you for your order. Hi there. Your order, it gave me an order number so that if I want to track it, this is what I will use to track it. As it successfully placed, order summary, total payment amount 25K, status pending because it wasn't successful. We will notify you once your items are shipped. View order. So I can click this to go view my order, but I'm not sure that will open right now because something is still happening. The application is busy right now because we are working on it. So also Paystack, since I use their API, the payment API, sent me a mail, all right, that this has been done. this payment has been done. Okay. Then let me go back to this other mail. Now let's click on the details. Notice this. It says Acme Store. Now it's coming from onboarding at resale.dev. Why is it not coming from our URL preferred URL? All right. We need to verify a URL in Resend, the Resend platform. The URL we are going to use. Assuming I wanted to use info at Shop Hub. Remember, our platform is called shophub.com. This place will be Shop Hub. Then the URL will be info or sales at shophub.com. That means I must have registered shophub.com, first of all. Then having registered, I will come to Resend, the platform that has the email that we are API that we are using. I will come to domains. I'll come to domains. Then look at this. If you notice, my own domain name, techfuelsdigital.com, has been verified here. So I will simply click on add domain to also verify ShopHub. That is, if we have registered it. Okay. Every account is allowed to verify one domain name. Okay. And I have already verified one domain name, techfuelsdigital.com, for free. So if I want to verify a second domain name, I have to pay them 20 USD. So if I really want to verify and I don't want to pay this amount, I will create a new account with a new email. All right. And now add that one to that email. So this account has been verified. Okay. So for you to be able to send mail with your actual email, you must verify it in the Resend platform. All right. Now, if you come back to API keys, you will see that mail I'm talking about, look at it, Shop Hub. This is the mail I'm talking about that I received. It has gone through, all right, 40 minutes ago today using that API. So that is how it works. You integrate the API, the application uses it to send mail. If you want it to send using your own domain name, you have to come here and add that domain name and verify it with your domain registrar, the platform where you use in registering it, like Namecheap, like Google Host. I did a lesson on that domain registration. All right. So that was just by the way. Let's go back to see what Antigravity has helped us achieve. Okay. So it has done a whole lot of work. I don't need to read through it. So this video will not be too long. All I have to do is to refresh the browser and see what's up. Let me refresh this. Let's see. Okay, so it's a blank page, meaning that error has not been fully fixed. So what do I do? Okay, what do I do? I will copy this. If you can see, the border issue has come up again. Remember how we started? That issue came up. So I will select the error here as usual and copy it and take it. The preview on my browser has this error. Kindly fix it. I said, allow it a few seconds or minute. That issue will be fixed automatically. So I can see the issue. The error is caused by the apply borderline in the CSS. Okay. Whatever it is, just fix it. Right. So it says just fix the error by removing whatever. Remove your app should now load. Okay. That's what I wanted. No more error. So let's go back and see it. It's refreshing. Okay, so the first error has been fixed, but it led to another error. No panic. So I copy this one also. Oh, and bring it back here. Another error has popped up. So fix it. Okay. Say that once again. So let me see it. Not fully done. Yet another error. You see, these are when you try to fix something that tend to overhaul a system, you should expect errors like this. Fix the above error. Still show in browser review. So it fixes one, not the next one pops up. It keeps fixing till you fix it to the end. At some point, you will have your application loaded without error. But you can't give up because you have seen an error. All right, let me check that. Okay, so here we what happened? Okay, it will load and disappears. You see the dashboard. Okay. Okay. So notice that the dashboard is open, but the home page opens and then changes to a white blank screen. Okay, so we go back and check again. Okay, the issue is still there. So I will give it a console log by right clicking inspect. Then we look for the console so that uh, the AI will understand the nature of the error. So I will right click and copy console and says because he was requesting for the console log. All right, so here is console log. So I'll paste it and send. All right. You say you found the issue. Please fix it. See that console log gives it a more detailed reason why that thing is happening. Okay. I believe we should be able to work now. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I think everything is fine now. All right, so this is our application. We even have a track order now. Okay, so the track order, that page has not been built. So you ask it to build. We have a help page. You now have to prompt anything that is missing one by one. Even our logo has been improved. All right, so the card, my account. Okay, so I've logged in. All right, this is our order that we made. Is better now. Profile settings has not been built. You can build that one. It's not difficult. The truth is that I'm done with this application. Okay, so okay, these are the categories plus electronics. So what I will do now is to ask the AI to add more demo products so that it will populate the home page and give you the balanced layout that will bring out that Jumia-like UI. So that's the way I will just put it. Add more demo products to the application so that the home page can have a balanced layout that will give users that exact Jumia-like experience and feeling. The demo products should be editable. The settings, these are other things that I noticed. The settings page in the user dashboard is not yet built. Build it. Build the track order. Track order feature and link it in the top bar. Build the support page and link it to the help icon on the top left. Check for other missing features and complete them. Okay, so let's see what we'll come up with. Yeah. All right, I should have added this, the add to cart here. Okay, it's working. So, okay. You can add a bank transfer option somewhere around here, or other payment methods like Flutterwave, like Stripe. It's an international platform where people need to pay in dollars. Currency converter, all those have extra features that you can add. All right. Whatever you feel you need to add to your application, just prompt the AI and you will get it done. So that is basically just it. All I'm trying to do right now is to see how I can improve this UI. This is our About Us page. It has not been built. This is our shop page that has been built. Yeah, I guess it's built, it's creating the products. And this is a deals page, contact page, track order page, returns. All these pages do not have content in them. So someone has to actually prompt the tool to create those content. Settings page is building it. Another thing I would want to improve is that the text in that our platform they are too big and bogus. All right, look at what we have on Jumia. It's simple. The text, the font rather, are kind of smaller. That makes more sense to the eye. Yeah. So it has added demo products. Let's go see what it now looks like. Let me check. Seems 25 products. All right. So, but the products are things we need to actually take to SQL and take to our SQL editor before it can appear there. Okay, so look at the file. It has created an SQL file for us. Look at demo products.sql. It's in the server directory database. So we need to take it to Supabase. And in our SQL editor, look at it, go to Supabase dashboard, SQL editor, copy content, run the SQL. That is what will add the demo products. Okay. It has added tracking order. It has added other things. Help page has been added and so on. So let's add the products. So I'll open the SQL file by clicking this link. It will open now. So here it is in the center. I'll click, select it, Control A, and it will be selected at Control C, copy it, take it to Supabase. All right. So where is my SQL? Okay, we are already in the SQL editor. All right. So I will click plus sign here to run a new SQL code. I paste that code, I copy it for demo product about 100 lines. So I run it. Okay. So these are the products that have been added. I see the name, the price, the category, stock quantity, and the batch. Some are having hot batch, new batch, sell, and so on. Some are not, some do not have batch. I think 25 products. All right, we have added it. So let's refresh our application. Let's see what it will now look like. Doesn't seem to be working. Is there any other thing I have to do? So the demo product did not really show up. We need to find out why. Let me check the order tracking. Okay, so order tracking is here. Okay, it has been done. The help has been done. Okay, this is good. Kind of FAQ page where question and answers. All right, so you can update it with real question and answers from your client. Phone number is the email support is there. A live chat has been added. So all this further improves our e-commerce application. All right, so I will now complain again. I have run the SQL of the new products, of the new product and refresh the page of the new products has not been added. So maybe the SQL has one or two issues. Okay, so about us has not been built. We still have pages that still needs to be built. This is where the products will appear, but none of them are here. So about us deals, contact page has not been designed, returns page has not been designed, shipping info, FAQ, all these pages, we can just use one prompt to build all of them and ask it to design all of them. Meanwhile, let me look at while the AI is still building, still troubleshooting our SQL. Let me look at this AI assistant. I want to buy a laptop. Name is Send. Okay. All right. So this is what I think I mentioned something like this, that to make this thing actually work intelligently, we need to put our open API key, that's open API, the creators of the ChatGPT. We need to go there and copy our API and update it in our environment variables. Take note that the environment variables are two. There's one for client, the one that is for the browser. You don't put any serious credential there. All right. So we are updating the one for server with our open API key. If you notice the paste tests API, they were all in the server env, server environment variables, not on the client. So I'll copy this name and put it in my environment variable. This is the one for, this is the one under, this one is under, what I'm doing right now is just by the way. Remember, we are still looking at our SQL. So this is a client, this is client, this is a client directory. There's env under it. That's not the one we are updating. It's not this one, this is the client. So we go down to the one that is for server. This is where server starts. Mean that this part of the code is hidden from the users in the front end. All right. As a developer, you need to be sensitive to all this. Okay. So I will just put this here and say equal to. All right, so I'll go to Open AI platform and look for this value and bring it here and put it there. With that, our live chat will become intelligent. It will just look as if you're asking ChatGPT something. Exactly. In fact, we have brought by that Open AI API, we will bring ChatGPT into this platform. It will answer questions. It will, the same way you use ChatGPT, exactly the same way, no difference. Because it's the same GPT. Okay, so let's keep that pending. All right, so still on this product, let me see what Antigravity is saying. All right, let's fix it. Quick try. Open Superbase editor. Run this simple query to check. Okay, if it shows 0, the insert failed. Okay, so it is supposed to show the number of total products that we have on the platform. So let me quickly do that. I'm going to open this in a new, remember we are still in a SQL editor. 27 products have been migrated to this Superbase. So why is it not loading? Okay, use the simplified version I just created. This version doesn't require categories. Okay, that means there must have been categories conflict. Open all content, copy all the content. Okay. Paste it in Superbase SQL editor, run. Check for errors in Superbase response, okay? Most common issue, category foreign key error, okay? Product exists, but RLS policy block them. Solution, run this in SQL. I can actually add product in admin dashboard, but that would take time, all right? I don't want to go to that route at this moment, so let me just see how I can just do this bulk stuff so that we can just test it and see. Okay. Let me refresh once again to see that's been the result. Control Shift R for hard refresh. Okay, still no result. There are 27 products migrated on to Superbase. But before I do that, let me check if there is a different SQL as mentioned. Okay. So it has been edited. This SQL sample product file has been edited. So let me run that first before I complain again. So let me run this first. I can choose to modify this file, but I can also run a new one. All right. So let me close some of these things that are not useful. This we are done with. Let me run a new one. Yeah. All right. So let's see if that works. Still didn't work. I want to add product one by one. That's what the Antigravity is suggesting. It's tedious for 25 products. So he is trying to create an automated solution that adds the product directly to the admin dashboard for me. That's what I expect actually. So that later I can be adding it one by one. But for now, just seed it into the dashboard for testing purpose. Okay. So it's suggesting that I copy all the code in seed product.js and put it on the console. Okay, I have to log in. Log in as admin. Press F12 to open browser console. Okay. Copy all the codes from this file, paste it into the console and press enter. Watch the magic happen. Okay. Let's do that. So I need to log in first of all as an admin. Okay. So I've logged in to my admin account. All right. So I'm here. I'll now click on want to go to the console. And paste the code I copied. Okay. So I paste the code. Okay. It didn't allow me to paste that. Wow. I'll try it again. So I will have to type allow pasting and press enter. So it allows me to paste. Okay, so I paste it now and press enter. Okay, so it's adding the product. To my admin dashboard because I'm logged in. So you click on it, you type allow pasting, then you paste the code, and wow, boom. All right, so you can now close this and go back to our website to see if the products have been added. Refreshing. Um, account. Products. Indeed, the product has been added to my admin dashboard. All right, but why is it not showing in the front end? Okay, that's where the issue is. Why is it not showing? All right, so that's what I will report. Indeed, the product has been added to my admin dashboard, but it's still not showing in the front end. That is home page and shop. So the issue is with how the homepage fetches the products. Okay, so it has created a debug page. It asks me to check what it shows. So this is the page. I'm going to click it open. Okay, so it shows products, total of 77 products. And here are the products. So the product are still not showing, even though they are available on the database and in the admin dashboard. Okay. So the bulk shows 77 products, but the products are still not showing. The home shop pages. Not now. This the model has okay. I finished using cloud. Okay, let's switch to Gemini. Okay, so we are now on Gemini. Continue. Gemini may get it right quickly. Eric Clapton was tired, just like wrestling. They are tired. There are things you won't be able to do. Then the next guy comes in, takes over with new strength. Okay. So Gemini is saying he has seen the problem. He's working on it. He's fixing it. Okay. Issue resolved. All right. Looks like Gemini is the big brother here. Okay. So let's see the home page. This is our shop page actually. Let's go right. And this is our home page. Okay. Uh it still needs some improvement. It still need because I've seen something wrong here. This is supposed to go down. It's too close to the hero section. The flash cell is too close to the hero section. There's also need for a flash cell row in the home page. Should have some top padding, that is top space. It is too close to the hero section. Also, the font sizing of the pages appear let me focus on the home page first. Home page. Other pages. Page too large and the padding in the category menu is too big. Make reference to the UI image of Jumia Jumia homepage I uploaded earlier. The font sizing of the homepage, the font sizing, homepage text and other pages appear too large and padding. And there should be padding in the category. They should and the padding in the category. Okay. The padding in the category menu is too big. Make reference to the image of the Jumia homepage. And improve the UI further. All right, let's see what next. All right, but I've noticed that Gemini is actually better with anything UI, anything front end, while Cloud Sonnet is better when it has to do with back end tasks. Right? I've observed that over time. If you notice, Cloud Sonnet was struggling with fixing that the shop page stuff. It's a UI thing, just bringing the product and making it visible. But Gemini just came in and did the job. But when we were doing backend, Gemini was struggling, but Cloud Sonnet was doing it better. All right, in terms of logic and production ready backend code, I give it to Cloud Sonnet, or for user interface, I give it to Gemini. All right, so this will be my final fix on this home page. And that will end this particular lesson. some people start with front end and finish up with back end. But here we started with back end, and now we are finishing it up with the front end. All right. Whichever one you start with, there is no strict rule. It has to be anyone. All right. We focus on fixing everything that had to do with the back end. Then we came outside to do the aesthetics. Okay, so we are 90, let's say 95% ready to deploy this application. All right. I've done a lesson on deployment, which you can refer to on how to take it to your server on your domain name. All right. You can set up CI/CD pipeline. I've done a lesson on that also. Just go to the videos. So that as you're updating here in your Antigravity, it's showing you can push it directly to your GitHub, and you don't need to do anything. It will also show in your website automatically. Your application will deploy automatically to your server, and that's it. Okay, so it has come up with a summary of what has been done. Okay, so let's refresh. I'd refresh it. Control Shift R. Wow, there's a problem waiting for us. Come and refresh now. Okay, so it's gonna be solved. It doesn't look like something really, really big. So I'm gonna paste this, fix this. Okay, I think we are good to go. Okay. All right. So even though there are still need to do some few things like this gradient that is this color, the way the homepage, this slider is, I don't really appreciate this gradient. All right, this overlay, this color overlay, this greenish stuff that you're seeing. All right, if you look at Jumia, I don't think we have something like that. And also, since they don't have that gradient, they don't also have text on their sliders. Okay, they don't have text on their sliders. Why that gradient is usually brought in is to allow the text to show. This thing you are seeing, Jumia Black, is on the graphics design. All right, it's not the text they put on the front. If you check it, you can't select it because it's on the graphics. All right, they wrote it alongside with this image they designed. So they just added image. There is no actual text coded on top of the slider. All right, so that's why they don't need to add any overlay that covers the image. All right, so that is that for this lesson. we have been able to achieve a standard e-commerce application. Okay, OpenAI. I need to show you how to get that API. Just go to OpenAI platform, openai.com. You should have an account. You log in and look for the API. It's always there. I believe you can just get that. It's not really a big deal. You can get that. So, uh, you can get that once you log in. Look for API and copy it, put it in your environment variable for backend or for server. Yeah, good to go. Okay, so we are here. There are several different kinds of API. Okay, create an API key. I clicked on get started. That was the button that was there. Now click on create an API key. Okay, so I click on create a new secret. I give it a name, maybe a shop hub. Then create. Then I copy. I copy it and take it to my environment variable, the server side. This one. So I put it here. All right, so let's go and see that refresh our stuff, what is it called? Our chat button. Control Shift R to refresh. So let's see and see the chat. My name is Emmanuel. I want to buy a laptop. Okay. Is there anything I needed to do that I've not done? I've updated the server.env with OpenAI API. Kindly use it to fix the live chat for intelligent responses. Let me confirm. I hope I put the API in the server side. Okay. All right, so it didn't install the OpenAI package in the server, so that's why it's still not working. So it's trying to do that now. So it has installed the OpenAI package. All right, so let's see if it is fine now. So let me test this, okay? The name is Tele. I want to buy a map. Excuse me. Okay, I think uh a map or something is missing there, but that's not an issue. Not an issue. Can fix that with another prompt. All right, guys. So, but the API is actually working. The issue may be with how Gemini integrated it. I think this kind of task is better done with Cloud Sonnet. because it's a backend task, is an integration. All right, so I can always be fixed. So that is that for this lesson. We'll end it here. See you in another lesson. By the way, before I shut down, how much will you charge a client for this kind of project? For me, for ₦1 million, I'll improve it to standard. I mean, I will keep just tweaking it like the slider, add more categories in the left to have a balanced layout, just adding a few things that gives it more value. For ₦1 million and above, that's the word of this project. Get into 2, 3M and all that. Also, depending on the client you are selling it to, you know. So that is that.